I got a pocket full of sunshine. I got a love and I know that it's all mine. Oh, oh, oh. Do what you want, but you're never gonna break me. Sticks and stones are never gonna shake me. Oh. Oh. You know what are great? Compliments. I really do like stating the obvious. Now I took a quick poll amongst my friends. Of all the girls that I polled, most of them said that the best compliment they ever received was something like they're pretty, or they have really nice eyes, or they have a rockin' bod. And hands down the guys all said that the best compliment they ever received was that they were good in bed. They always say that these compliments were delivered in the throes of passion, and I always think to myself, if they're doing it correctly and they're really out of this world, the woman's not gonna be able to form words. But maybe I'm just cynical. Regardless, the women really enjoyed that their features were complimented, and the men really enjoyed that their wild stallion ways were complimented. Now, I was talking to a friend a couple of weeks ago, and I said to him that I didn't really like it when people complimented my looks. If my looks are the only thing that someone can find to compliment, then I'm not doing a very good job of being a lively character, or a unique individual. And in actuality, the only thing worse than comments about my face are comments about my assets. Pretty sure I don't have to explain that one. Now let me just clarify, if it's somebody that I know, like my sister or a friend, or you know, somebody that I have a crush on who's known me for a while, and somebody who I trust understands that I'm not just a pretty face, that's sarcasm, then I will gladly accept their compliment. And by gladly accept their compliment, I mean deflect it, because I'm actually really bad at accepting compliments. And I always end up making a joke whenever somebody gives me one, which is the complete wrong way to deal with them. Really, all you're supposed to do is say thanks and like smile and nod. Blushing would work. Another reason why I don't really enjoy compliments on my looks is because I always think that they're going to be fading, which they are, rather rapidly each year I get older. And sure, your face might be void of lines and your tits might be perky when you're 24 years old, but when you're like 44 years old, things start to head, you know, south. And so I'm not always gonna have my looks, which is why I spent so much time cultivating this charismatic and unique personality that you see before you right here. And then all these compliment conversations got me thinking about what my ideal compliment is. But the ones that I prefer the most are if somebody tells me I'm funny, or if somebody thinks I'm smart. And I love it when people recognize my music nerdiness. It's such a weird thing for people to compliment or mention, but when they do, it sort of just makes me smile. Now that we have all of that out of the way, I would like to propose that we start complimenting each other more. Everybody knows that they feel good. Everybody likes to be told that they're pretty or smart or cute or interesting or unique. But for some reason, we always balk at pulling the trigger at telling people what sets them apart from other people, or what we like about them. And I think that it comes from this fear that if they compliment somebody, that other person is gonna assume that they're being hit on. But this isn't actually the case. Take it from me, because I have delivered my fair share of compliments in my day. Here is the basic truth about complimenting other people. Not only does it make the other person feel good, but it makes you feel good. Just to know that you've shed a little bit of sunshine on that person's day. In conclusion, I think everybody should hop aboard the compliment carousel with me and take a spin. Challenge yourself to compliment 10 people a day. It's not that many, really. And if you really, really want to give yourself a task, pick out people to compliment that you don't really like. I know that sounds completely insane. In all my years of doing this, there's only been one person where I could not find something to compliment them about, either externally or internally. They were just a very, very spiteful, bitter, negative, ugly person, and I hate to say that because it makes me sound like a bad person. Alright viewers, go forth and compliment. This is where I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you all again next week for another edition of That Girl Tyson.
General quarters, all hands man your battle stations, all hands man your battle stations.
In my opinion, there's my tea.